I need a loser. I gotta think of a loser for the end of tonight. He's gotta be weak and he's gotta be gay and he's gotta have no chance in the fight. I need a loser. I gotta think of a loser before we collide. It might be Orr and it might be Tim Pool and they might be no longer alive.
Alright, everybody, welcome to LoserCast episode 8, moving right along. We had a weird one last week because with the holidays and everything, scheduling stuff, but we're back on track this week.
I think it was because our co-hosts are a bunch of faggots. I think that's actually why.
We have
does
lives.
play a role, unfortunately, yes. Toad, I will add, did not miss a single episode.
Yeah. Great
no
excuse,
life.
by the way. You're listening to a woman. You have a woman telling you what to do. Yeah, you and Adam.
Are you talking to me?
You and Adam, mostly Adam. Though.
Yes, it's not my mom. It's called a spouse.
Yeah, and then we have I don't know, this Eldon guy here. I don't know what he was doing. Like I think maybe Layton might have had him chained to a radiator. Or
He
something.
was behind the curtain last
And then
time.
we have our Mormon guy Broseph is like shitting in his Mormon underwear right now or something.
Broseph actively making his innards his outards. We're here.
Oh yeah, it's basically anal prolapse for the most part. That's what Crohn's disease is, right?
Right? It's
He's
a
lying
precursor
about
to-
the
It's like
Crohn's.
all the bad parts of being gay without being gay.
Yeah,
He is. He's just lying about
code
the
for
Crohn's. to
I'm
cover it
being
up.
pegged tonight. This is my pegging tonight.
No, he got pegged and it pulled his anus inside out, and this is his excuse. I have Crohn's disease.
He Ari Shafir'd himself.
Yeah.
Who's the most famous person with Crohn's?
Pete Davidson.
Okay. Okay. I don't know anybody.
In the mix for being one of the losers, man. I mean, who loses their dad in 9/11? What a loser.
Right. And then goes
be
off
me.
drinking. I mean, he's sober now. John
the only
Elway's
thing-
wife had Crohn's disease. She got surgery and then he divorced her.
And then she died.
Oh, did she
No,
really?
wait. No, that was his sister. Oh, yeah, that was his Whoops.
Wow. Breaking news.
Dude, everybody around John Elway is dead, dude. No, I should know because I just watched the documentary. His sister died. His wife divorced him. So she's dead to him, at least.
So for those wondering why we have the what I can only describe as beheading video backdrop, it is because the adhesive that I used for my panels decided to no longer adhere. So what it really is that this room gets warm. The back wall here gets warm for some reason because of the apartment next door. So I've got to I've got to use a different kind of adhesive. So I'm
It
using
melted
this-
Apartment next door / grow lab or something.
It melted the dry jizz on your wall. Yeah, we
whatever
get
it is back there.
Mhm.
But now you can see the shoddiness. You can see there's a panel up top here that just no longer exists, and it started coming apart. I was like, the gold backdrop with the hell will be better than that.
Oh, I thought you were just about to start, like you were going to start making demands to America or something. You must leave Venezuela right now.
Yeah, you must get out of Venezuela. give us our the background changes. That's perfect. God damn it.
I'm protecting us. First 30 minutes must be protected. And then we can go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should look at our poll.
Hey.
And take a
I look at mine all the time, man.
diggity. Take a look at where we are sitting on the shit show that is the always late poll. I'm gonna eventually post these on time. Eventually, I swear to God.
Yeah. So, yeah. What is the poll? Pregnant or something?
Oh, we've got an interesting one here, boys.
Was it a tie? We need a tiebreaker.
We have ties all over the fucking place.
Oh shit! It's a 7-way tie. Well, because we each put multiple in to determine which one of us won, you could add them up if that isn't a tie.
No, that's
I don't know.
so. I have an idea of what we'll do, but
I don't really care.
so here we are. We've got 3 votes to Stephon Diggs, 3 votes to Noam Dorman, 1 vote to Tim Walz, 1 vote Donald Trump, and 1 vote Cody Wilson.
I should have voted. I could have won.
I got 3
Yeah.
people, all with 1 vote apiece.
Lot of interaction with this poll, man. A lot of people are
Right.
doing this poll.
Yeah.
It's more action than my poll gets.
But next time, just show percentage. Don't show numbers because that.
Okay.
Well, you can see the percentages there: 33%, 34%.
I know, but if you just show percentage, I don't know if 2 people voted or 2 million.
And you can read the pie chart. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's fake everybody out. No, we had 6 million votes in this.
649 votes that came in. And all right, so here's what we're gonna do. What the trick here is, we had multiple weeks here. So I'm gonna say that the top 2 are going to move on. And so we're gonna move Stephon Diggs and Noam Dorman on as last week's biggest losers.
Sweet.
So we'll add them to this week's then, or
Yes,
I
so
don't know what we're doing.
Well, I think what we're gonna do, and so this is what I've been discussing. I would be lying if I said I did a bunch of prep. So what I'm gonna say instead is I'm
You put
prepared.
that curtain up.
I'm prepared to go through what I was thinking we'd do just this week is we'd give new picks for our losers of the week, and then I want to go through the losers that we've had and wheedle them down with the people that are on here to a smaller list to be put together as a second poll. And that will be our sort of like our 2025 championship, because those are the ones we did up until that point kind of thing.
Can you explain for the audience and me the loser? What's the intent? How do we
I don't
go
think we
about?
know.
How do we pick this? No, so is it actually a loser or is it anyway? Just maybe what's your thought?
Right. So it has been toyed around with the concept that we might not have to pick actual individual people. I think there are rare occasions where that's fun, and so like I know you guys both mentioned having picks like that. I think that's fine. As long as that doesn't become like every week, that's what everybody's bringing in. I think it's good.
Like
No, it'll be a
Homer's
mix,
inanimate object. No, I'm like, what is the definition of loser to you? Is
It
it
could be
really
hilarious,
just a complete loser?
That's what I'm saying. If you can stretch it into a way
Okay.
that's fun and
We
it
have
makes
to describe it.
yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
Like
think
for
that-
instance, yeah, like we could say that that Brosif's asshole is a loser tonight. You know what I mean? Like some pick like that.
Maybe his intestines.
yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, lower
it's really
or upper,
chronic.
Lower and up,
lower
yeah.
intestines, lower intestines. Yes, we've narrowed it down.
I don't know. What does Crohn's even affect? I have no idea. The small intestine, the large intestine? Is the large the large is the lower, I guess, right? 'Cause
I
that's the
assume
colon.
that it is on the same scale as schizophrenia, and it causes you to be insane and shit yourself.
My
But those are
brother-in-law
just
has
the
it.
assumptions I have as a layman in the subject.
My brother-in-law has it, and it could be really debilitating. The irritable, but he had multiple feet of intestine removed. So I'm not sure exactly what it is because he seems to be fine.
He had a midget's worth of intestines.
They like
moved from
swap
his
them
body.
around.
Wow.
So like
Yeah.
large intestines go to the small intestines, the small
Maybe.
intestines go to the large intestines.
Yeah, they connected it wrong.
It's like one of those, you know, in Denny's or IHOP, you get the little kids menu with the maze on the back. That's his intestines.
It becomes a maze. The like shit particles that can't find their way out. Like what the fuck?
It's like a Down syndrome kid drew that shit wrong, and all of a sudden this guy comes out with fucked up intestines.
There's no exit.
Yeah.
Then he would need a colostomy
going
bag. He need that C bag hanging out of his stomach there, dude. You ever like think like a chick is hot and then like it turns out she has a C bag?
No.
I've never.
Never.
I can say that's never happened.
That's
Sounds
like
very unique
concealed
case.
carry. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. They're carrying something in a concealed way. It's a piece of something. Yeah, that has happened before. Yeah,
Jeez.
like
How did that? You're gonna have to explain yourself. How did that play out? How'd that play out, Toad? I want to hear this.
I mean, I wasn't like involved. I wasn't involved in like an intimate situation. It was just like I don't even remember who this chick was. I'm trying to remember where this happened. It was just like
Bathroom?
No.
It
It
wouldn't
was,
have been there because she didn't need to use that.
It was years ago. It was at it might have been at one of the libertarian things. I don't remember. Weird shit happens at the libertarian things. I think it was just like, oh yeah.
Oh,
like,
I could definitely see there being colostomy bags.
I'm like, this chick is hot. And then she's like, oh, I have a colostomy bag. She like lifted up her shirt, which usually is an awesome thing. But it was like, no, there's this like shit bag right here. I'm like, oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted.
What kind of lines do you use? Hey, do you mind if I use your bag? Is that...
Oh yeah, we've definitely done it on TG as well. Like there was remember when Victoria's Secret had all those like fucked up models, like legless models and all that shit, and black ones and whatever, Down syndrome, and then there was one that had like a colostomy bag. I'm like, well, you're modeling underwear and you got your colostomy bag here. Hey, the good thing about that is when you have the colostomy bag, no shit stains in your underwear.
No, just the front of your shirt.
Yeah, just your shirt.
Well, they're also like models, so there's just like never anything in the bag because it all comes out through the top end. So it just seems like it's an unused Ziploc is attached to the end of the closet.
Oh yeah, and then, dude, at one of the other, I think it was at Tom Woods. Maybe there was this one chick who like we kind of know who she is on Twitter. Like I was talking to her for a little while, and she told me that she has no nipples. And then she showed me, or didn't show me, her nipples.
Yeah, didn't show me.
Dude, it was like looking at an alien body. I'm like, holy, dude, she did it like right in the middle of like a crowd of people. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, oh yeah, let me just show you my tits, and there were no nipples. I'm like, well, I guess that's not actually showing your tits because there's nothing there. I'm like, this is bizarre, dude. It was like looking at a fucking like Barbie doll or something.
Japanese safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her tits are built for Japanese porn. That's fucking wild.
Yeah. It was the result of some surgery, but like usually I think like you have your
reduction surgery.
No, like I mean there were
surgery.
What?
Top surgery.
Yeah, it was a tranny.
Yeah.
No, dude, I can't even explain it. It was like.
Well, you did.
Decent size, round tits. They look natural to me, but no nipples, and it was almost
AI.
like it was. Yeah, it was almost yeah. It was grok, dude. I wasn't even. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't even a real person. I don't know, man. Maybe those tits are tonight's losers. I don't know.
Nippless tits. Nippless tits. Is great.
Yeah.
That might be the name of the episode. I'm gonna kidnap your problems away. Was a test one anyway.
I wonder what happened to her. She's cool. She likes me. I don't know. I hope she doesn't care that I'm laughing at her tits.
Her lack of nipples or nipplessness.
Yeah, it was like, let's just have a surgery where we just remove like the areola and the nipple, and that's it. I'm like, I don't know. It was probably breast cancer, to be honest, and I guess they probably had to just remove like small parts of the tit, but it affected the entire nipple. I don't know.
And we need to take your breastises, but it's only going to affect your nipples individually.
and dude, that was the day at Tom Woods where I wasn't drunk. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what was.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't
now,
really remember.
Counter. That's the reason she says it happened. It really happened because she had piercings and was in a mechanical engineering accident.
Oh, interesting.
Like, went into an MRI machine.
Went to an MRI machine with that. Oh God. Oh fuck.
Yeah, just the MRI machine with the piercings still in. Yeah. Oh my God.
Just clean off. Just,
oh, dude, that. I wish that happened more.
Final destination death right there.
Oh,
that we just described.
I think it's probably happened actually in one of the final. I don't know. I've only seen like the first 3 of them probably, but it probably happened in some of them. I don't know because they're running out of ideas. They got to find something. They did like a tanning bed death.
Yeah.
There's got to be an MRI.
They got stuck in the tanning bed.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Yeah, I think there was one in a dentist chair.
There was indeed a butt plug MRI machine accident. That is a thing that happened.
Oh, I was thinking of that black guy who like was wearing like a massive chain.
Literal chain and fucking master lock.
Right, he wasn't like his wife was the patient, but he entered the room with a fucking chain on him. Like, dude, that's low IQ even for a black. Like, that is so insane. I don't know how that could even happen. And then he was
the name of the news story: the bell curve in action.
Yeah, and then the wife was suing the hospital. Dude, he should have been a loser, but we weren't doing the show back then. Although I guess we could nominate him if we find that.
Sure, we've gone back to the 1800s.
That's true. We could nominate that guy. He's dead. So we'd have another dead nomination.
All right, we have our winners then. In that case, Noam Dorman and what was the fucking football player? Goddamn it,
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. Diggs was a great pick. And Noam Dorman is a solid entry into the.
Dorman is like that name is just so bad. Like, imagine having the name Noam Dorman. Like, you know that guy has to be a complete retard just based on his name alone. Like, who the fuck has that name? It sounds like it would be like a character that you make up. Like, oh, look at this slow retard character that we have over here. Look at Noam over here, Noam Dorman.
I hear Noam Dorman and I just picture every stereotypical Jewish guy that I met as a kid. I just like literally is that that name encompasses that his entire being.
I would say that too, but I didn't know any Jewish kids as a kid. So
yeah,
well I did.
I had this one friend Conrad who that Conrad reminds me of Noam. That's a Noam Dorman type individual.
The Jewish friend that I had was the friend with the hot young mom. Like, she had him when she was like 17.
Of the Jewish kids.
Yeah, dude, that was well, his father was actually the Jew. I don't think his mom wasn't. But they lived a very
that's what happens is you have a rich Jewish dad who then goes and gets a like 20-year-old hot wife.
Well, I think his father was a doctor
all the time.
Well, his father was a doctor, I think, his biological father, but I never met his father because his parents were split up. When at the point that I knew them, his parents were not a thing, and his mother had married a rich guy who was on one of the local news stations here, which was also a very Jewish thing to do. Although I don't know if he was Jewish too or not, but dude, I just remember I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta hang out at Ralph's house, man, because he had like the big like rich people's house and. Like, I don't know, his mom had like some pretty risque like pictures of her hanging on the wall in like the basement and stuff. Like, we gotta go to Ralph's. Yeah, and his mom would
tell you the weather on the news without being accused of controlling it. You fuck.
Right. Oh yeah, I don't think he was a weatherman. I think he was like a field reporter, if I remember correct. I don't know. He died not that long ago, actually.
One of my
We're coming
friends...
live here from the field outside of Auschwitz.
Yep.
One of my friends, his dad was the big weatherman in New Orleans, and I called him a weatherman once, and he about flipped out. I'm a meteorologist. I went to school, and I'm like, whatever. I mean.
I feel like that's Al Roker. I feel like I can picture Al Roker having a meltdown or something.
No, his name is Bob. Well, he changed it for TV. Bob Breck. So if you look him up,
Why do they
he's got
always
a
change their
toupee.
names away from something more Jewish? Why do they always pretend like they're not Jewish?
He's not Jewish.
Oh. But this question still stands.
Right. Oh, geez. What is this? Here.
It's like
You want to
they're
share the
trying
screen?
dude, they lie to you with their very existence. Oh, my name is this very non-Jewy sounding name right here. I'm like, yeah, we don't believe you. Bob Breck. Whoa. You could be in his inner circle, man.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't show that because my friend. Anyway, you could take that off. How'd you take it off?
Take it
I'm
off.
still friends. I'm still friends with his son. So,
Not anymore.
well,
I'm picturing. I don't know why in my head, but it's like when you mentioned that it's a like different name. I'm picturing he named his kid his stage name Junior. So his kid's name is Bob Breck Junior. Like,
his kid had the original name. So
that is the thing that I wait for, because eventually that's going to happen. I don't think it's ever happened that I can think of in modern history, but eventually some idiot who has a YouTube stage name or music stage name is going to name their kid their actual state. Like, they're just going to continue the cycle. Like, and I wait for that moment, because that is pure retardation at its finest.
the artist formerly known as Prince Junior.
Exactly, yes.
The
That
third.
exact situation will
That
eventually
symbol,
happen.
Junior.
Fuck. Yeah, I that's one of those ones I've always thought will eventually happen, because it's like just an inevitability. Yeah, but that's wild. Recently, what has been going on in recent loser news? Who do we have as picks? Let's start with somebody. Let's go with Tyler. Let's go with you first.
Okay.
All right, let's see if you have my pick. Let's see.
You want my pick?
Yeah.
Okay. My pick is a thing. It's you want to guess what it is, Toad? No, because then you'll say what yours is. It's thirsty AI grok. Okay.
Yep, I gotcha.
Grok has been out of control recently. The string bikini pictures, putting all that on there. Not only that, but it also then goes. Let's share this here, because I think this is.
It doesn't do nudes anymore, so what a fucking loser that
Well,
shit
so
is.
that's part of the problem too.
Yeah.
Right? Which is, okay, so this, you go ahead and share this. So this lady does this article. So evidently Grok was, I just did Grok string bikini, and this,
Yeah.
this is the
come
search that
on.
comes
Oh,
up.
come on.
So this lady's like, oh, look, they were putting kids in it. Yeah. So Grok is a little out of control right now. It was
Pedophile second week in a row
Right.
showing up on the list here.
But you've got all these chicks, and Grok being so thirsty is just falling right in line. Put me in a string bikini, and it's all these. It just goes on and on.
Well, it's
here.
really pervert men that are asking Grok to do it, but
Well,
but these
All right,
people are
don't
suing
understand,
Grok
Tyler.
over it.
there's pervert women who then are requesting this to happen. Do it from this angle, and da 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 da.
Oh
so-
yeah. When then
yeah.
it's like the whole thing, like the women that are complaining about it, and they're showing the picture, like, look at what this pervert did to me.
Right.
Put me in the string bikini. Everybody look and tell me how hot I look in it. Like,
So the reason Grok, okay, Grok has no control. Grok is a libertarian, thirsty boy, autistic out there getting its rocks off, and it's doing this just to, I think, get fan attention. Let's be honest here.
it's
But
me
then-
as an AI. Yeah.
right? And then it did this too. Okay, so then they started to change these things, like here, change this, from whatever. This is our hemisphere, and then they just kept making the changes. Next thing you know, Grok is doing Hitler shit.
Dude, Mecha Hitler needs to come back as Grok. Grok just needs to be Mecha Hitler again,
Yeah.
and then maybe Grok won't do this anymore. But what I do like, though, is that there are chicks out there who are like suing Elon Musk and like at Twitter and whatever, and Grok over this. Like, look at what Grok is doing to all this, and I'm like, well, that's awesome for me, because I guess I'm off the hook then for being one of the people that's like, hey, Grok, make all these
Yeah.
Clothing challenge images of these women.
It's not happening to my pictures. But you know,
Do you want me to do it to you?
Maybe, and put me in a 6-pack or something.
Yeah, you feeling left out?
No.
Oh.
So I don't know how I feel about this because I want it to be unfettered, but it's also, it really screwed up my timeline recently of all these horrors and whatnot in there. And, you know, I can't help but click on them because you've got to see, I mean, the reality is.
Well, that's me putting them all on your timeline.
How good is AI? And so then I have to look and see. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. And then I go to the next one. Well, that's pretty good too. The problem you have is if you look here, how many of these are these pictures that they're trying to put in bikinis? Well, that's not the one.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Shit! Fuck!
Like this.
Now
How many of these are even real pictures to begin with?
I don't know.
That's
I'm gonna
a good
jerk off
point.
to it anyway. Though.
Hey, put me in a string bikini. There you go.
Whoa! So
I mean,
that first picture was real, actually. Whoa!
Okay, I don't know.
Somehow we're gonna talk about all this Jew stuff all the time, never get banned, and then Tyler's gonna come in with this shit, and this is gonna be the thing that gets us duked. I just know.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll do the protection.
Are we on something other than YouTube?
Twitter.
Fuck no! We need to be on we need to simulcast to Rumble.
I know.
So
I need to start putting all our
so
stuff
we can
up on
stay up.
Rumble.
Yeah,
I
we gotta
just fucking hate Rumble, to be honest with you.
all the episodes so far and put them up on Rumble because YouTube is gonna ban us. Like that's just the way that it is.
I
can't
will
say
say
anything.
this: I have other guys who are doing some quote rougher podcasting that have some views at the moment, and YouTube is not putting the hammer down in the way that they were before, as far as like speech stuff. They still don't want you obviously flailing around guns during live streams and the obvious things, but for speech stuff at least they've let the gas pedal come down a little harder.
I got hit. I was doing one on the USS Liberty, and midstream it got taken down, and I'm like, okay, that's what they're coming after the for the Jew stuff. No, but it was because I was playing this 30-minute documentary.
Oh yeah, see.
I had cut it up myself. I'm like, oh, we'll get away with this, but nope. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
So that's my loser. AI grok showing thirsty grok is what I would call it.
Okay. Yeah.
I think AI grok, thirsty grok is a
Should be
great
called
pick.
cock.
Oh goodness.
Thirsty.
Thirsty cock.
Yeah.
God damn it, Toad. So we've got Thirsty Grok as our first entry. Let's go ahead and we'll go Eldon, you next.
I also have a man who is thirsty. I'm going with the old. He's dead. Henry VIII.
Wow, he's going.
Wow. Always going with the history. All right. Henry
Yep.
VIII. I'm going to argue that Henry VIII not a loser because how many of his wives did he kill? I mean, that's pretty non-loser. That's non-loser behavior.
2.
Oh, that's less than I thought. So maybe he is a loser.
Yeah. It just seems like a dispute, and he's just like, off with your head, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. But he divorced one, beheaded the other one. One of them died, divorced a wife, beheaded a wife, and then the last one survived him, is what they say. But
Who's
apparently
the last
he
one?
was like really, huh?
Who was the last one?
The
Who was
last
the one surviving wife?
I want to say it was Catherine. No, Catherine was his first wife. I'm trying to remember it. I just looked it up before I came on here.
Annulment from Catherine.
Jane Seymour, maybe? I don't know. I don't
Marriage
know. Marriage
to Anne Boleyn. And then
I think she was one of the ones who was beheaded, so probably not.
Jane
her.
Seymour, domestic and foreign affairs.
I got it right. Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marriage to Anne of Cleves.
Oh yeah, she had huge
Marriage
tits. That's
to
why.
Catherine
That's why that was her
Howard.
name. Anne of Cleves.
Marriage to Catherine Parr.
Or is Cleves the one he beheaded with a
Catherine
cleaver?
Parr was his last wife.
Oh, I was wrong. All right.
How many did he have? Because 8 would have been
1, 2,
7, I
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 6 wives.
6 wives.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. Well, I'm disappointed in him.
Yeah.
But at
Didn't
one
live up
point
to
he
his
was
name.
he was really well liked, and like he was like really thoughtful and shit like that. And then he got fat and became like a Discord mod back then. Like anime would have ruined this guy. We could take a time machine and go back in time and show him anime. He would be gone.
Yeah.
A straight gooner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we've got
guess.
the list of wives
Well,
here.
how many of his wives are foreigners? That's another question. Was he race mixing?
I don't think so. I think
They
they're
all appear to be pasty, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume no.
Yeah. All right. He was into the whites. So
Why did he behead the one? What was her problem?
She's being a stupid bitch.
What did
She's
she
a
do to
woman.
deserve that?
He beheaded 2 of them.
Yeah, they're women. They don't get rights this time. This is like 1400s, I think.
Well, Anne was one of them that got execution. He killed Anne
Right.
Boleyn. So in the winter, let me look here.
But one of his wives was like Spanish, right? Wasn't Catherine of Aragon? Isn't Aragon Spanish?
Yeah. So on
he
January
married a
8th,
Spaniard.
on January 8th, 1536, news reached the king and queen that Catherine of Aragon had died. The following day, Henry, dressed in all yellow and with a white feather in his bonnet, Queen Anne was pregnant again, and she's aware that there might be consequences if she failed to give birth to a son.
Oh, that's right. He was like, "You gave me a daughter. Well, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you."
Later that month, the king was thrown from his horse in a tournament and was badly injured. It seemed for a time that his life was in danger. When
That's kind of
news of his
based.
accident reached the queen, she was sent into shock and miscarried a male child at about 15 weeks gestation. On the day of Catherine's funeral, 29 January 1536, for most observers, this personal loss was beginning the end of the
So
royal
wait, he
marriage.
killed his wife because she went into shock over him getting an injury falling off a horse. Is that what we're saying? You went into shock and you killed our son.
Yep.
Dude, it's based because he's killing his wife because she had an abortion. So yeah. Based.
Jane Seymour was she was okay in that TV. What was it Live and Let Die? A Medicine Woman. She was also in that. She's pretty good.
Oh yeah, Jane Seymour. Yeah, I remember that. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Yeah.
Yeah, she's had a long.
I believe
existence.
it. I believe it was complications with something with his leg. I know he also had really bad gout. That was also one of his things.
That's
He was
kind
quite
of a
fat.
loserish way to. He was basically the Justin O'Donnell of his time.
So look, Eldon, you've given us the good reasons for King Henry. What are the bad? Why is he a loser now?
Why is he a loser? Well,
Yeah, sell us on that.
he at one point was like really well liked, and he was skinny, and he was like actually like people actually adored him, and then he got fat and got really resentful, became like an asshole, just a downright tyrant, and yeah.
So this is him before. Yeah, this is him skinny when he was young.
Well, he looked like a faggot, so
It's King Farquaad or
Yes,
it
it's Lord
is.
Farquaad, literally.
Lord Farquaad. Yeah.
I think he looked better fat, man. He was like like Jonah Hill or something like that. Just way better fat. I don't see the argument for this guy being a loser right now.
Well, he got fat, Toad. I think that's the consensus here.
That's the opposite of being a loser. He
He
gained
got
weight.
fat and a little beheady.
Yeah, you just
Based.
No, not heady. He
15th
didn't get
century
head.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah. Hey, a couple of his wives at least gave him head.
Right.
yeah.
To
Canonically,
be
so yeah.
or not to be head.
That is the question. Too nobly.
Hey, that was the wrong country, man.
Too nobly suckle thy.
Although, well, Shakespeare was British, but Hamlet was Danish?
I don't think we really know what the fuck Shakespeare was. I think that's kind of the weird thing about him.
Fake. He was
Fake,
AI.
yeah.
All
Maybe
fake and
Shakespeare
gay.
should be a historical.
It's all
loser.
Kevin Bacon. I think that was the.
Shakespeare's grok.
It's all
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
He's thirsty.
Yeah, Shakespeare was just an AI that was writing plays.
Get some time travel.
And everyone dies. That's the end. Let's go.
Yeah.
Henry VIII. So,
All right.
I'm thinking of we've got Thirsty Grok AI, we've got Henry VIII so far. That's where we're sitting at, boys.
Two thirsty options so far.
Yep.
Yes,
That's all I bring to the table. I've got another one if you want.
Yeah, you bring a lot of whores. Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
Next up, Toad. You're going next.
People are not gonna like this one, man, because I've been going with like, oh, let me find like something current, like somebody that's in the news, whatever. I could have gone something in sports, you know, just seemed like it wouldn't be that interesting. So I'm going political, sort of, but cultural. I'm my loser this week is the Western Hemisphere.
Didn't I just
Yeah.
see that on?
God damn it.
No, that's what I was planning on before you even pulled that up. So
Are you sharing you've got okay.
my argument for this is,
There
well,
you
I
go.
think
Now talk about it.
there you go. We need the visual. I mean, that's basically my argument here. So now we've had the U.S. has had all these regime change wars, but they've all been kind of way over there, like Middle East, whatever. So you know what happens with these regime change wars. They always fuck shit up. They destabilize everything, and it causes all these refugees to flee into these Western nations. But so far it's always just been Europe. Like, okay, you got all these rapists in Europe or whatever. Well, I'm not going to go over there. Now we're going to do it over here to all these, you know, spick countries and whatever, and that's going to cause refugees coming from out of there. And where the fuck do you think they're going to go? They're going to fucking invade the Western Hemisphere. They're going to invade, you know, the U.S., Canada, whatever. So it's going to be way worse for all of us here. So if you want to call this bad for the white Western Hemisphere, whatever, but it's also bad for the countries that we're destabilizing too. And it's basically like there's talk of like this Zionist coalition happening throughout all of Latin America now, or South America and whatever, because we already have the Zionist Malay installed there in Argentina. Now we're overthrowing Maduro. Now Trump is like, oh, we're going to move on. We're going to do it in Colombia. We're going to do it in Cuba. Like, we're going to get rid of all these dictators. Yeah, so that's my reasoning. The entire hemisphere is the loser here. Yes.
You walked, Leighton. That's crazy.
I know. Yeah, I'm not used to
So-
doing that, man. My comedy sets are usually good.
I wasn't really paying attention there, so let me ask some questions. The Western Hemisphere, I get it. Does that include the United States?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean, but are they the problem with the hemisphere then? Because we're as you saw, it's our hemisphere. So, are
Well,
they
like,
really is this really an
basically,
anti-American statement you're giving tonight?
no, it's a pro-American statement because I'm saying that because of these actions, we're going to wind up losing, and I'm saying that that's bad. Like, you could say that somebody is a loser, but not be saying that that person is bad. You know what I mean? So if I'm saying the Americans are losers here,
Gotcha.
I'm saying that the situation is going to be bad for them, and but it kind of is something they brought on themselves because there's so many people that are just promoting this right now, and if they refuse to give in, which it seems like that should be easy to do at this point, and just be like, no, we're not going to like fucking do this. Like, I think if there was more sentiment against this, I think less of this would happen. I don't want to turn this into some libertarian 101 bullshit and be a total faggot here, like Ace or whatever, but I think this is correct. Like, the people that are promoting this are completely wrong. The right wing promoting it, if their goal is to remove brown people from the white Western countries, well, this is going to do the opposite. It's going to cause more of them to flee into the countries. So enjoy your rape.
Well, we just had, I think Pam Bondi. Oh no, it was Kristi Noem. She then announced that there's going to be special immigration status.
Kristi Noem Dormand.
Yeah, yeah, Noem for Venezuelans who are already here. They can now apply for refugee status. So
Right.
there's going to be more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Because look, sometimes you can be a loser just by the fact that you've been shit on, and then sometimes you could be a loser by the fact of who you are.
Right.
And you're saying it's the latter for the most part.
Right. Like, if somebody comes and murders me, I'm a loser, even if I didn't bring it on myself.
Yeah. Okay. That's
You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna. Okay,
I lose
just
my
remembering
life.
that
That's
for your
like that's the
memorial.
biggest. That's the greatest loss.
Yeah.
To me,
Okay.
losing my own life. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because
That
I don't
makes
have any
sense.
kids or a wife, so. But I don't know if I have any kids or not. We don't know.
Well, we can pretty much deduce.
Not
So-
sure.
Really? So scientifically, you did some inserting?
No.
Well, then
You
we-
must not watch Tower
Oh
Gang
no,
not
I
enough,
know,
yeah.
I know, but no one's buying that your sperm.
I don't know. I had a high IQ. It was high IQ.
Who's going for the IQ?
Educated white sperm, man.
It's all about they're going to say things like height, and then wait, what's this disease that he says?
When I did it, I was in shape, but I was short.
Well,
but I did
shape
it.
doesn't get you height.
I know, but I was working out and stuff, so I was like,
It's still.
I was in
it
decent
doesn't
shape
turn a
at the time physically.
5'2" guy into a 6'2". But that's really what they want. Now, did you tell them of the disease that you had at the time? Did you disclose that?
which disease?
Well,
Autism.
well, keep going.
I didn't have as many ailments back then because this was before. When I was in college, I was healthier.
You've
dude,
been
like I said.
diagnosed scientifically on Tower Gang. What did they diagnose you with?
Noonans.
Okay, so did you disclose that you had Noonans?
No, because I didn't know.
There could be a lawsuit.
Well,
False
I didn't know. I
advertising.
didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
So how can you sue me for that?
Right. Well, I don't know. You should have known.
Oh yeah, I should have gotten that Noonan screening before I jacked off into a cup.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that literally what it was? Did you drip one down the side at all, or would you always hit the center?
It's a little bit hard to control.
Especially when you're like, I'm gonna do them hands across the table. I don't want to hold the cup, so I'm gonna just try to hit it.
It was yeah, it was kind of weird, you know, because I'm used to just kind of, you know, I'm used to just letting it go, like whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
Don't
light
take
in
a
your
black
house.
light in here.
Yeah. Danger. Where did our fearless leader Leighton go?
He's taking a call right now. I'm not sure what it's for, but
Okay.
Call. It's
is
more
it-
important than this show.
Let me
The
ask
fuck?
you this: when you say a call, like on the phone or someone at the door?
on the phone.
Okay. Was it police?
Booty call.
No,
Okay.
I
Any way you can patch us in?
Yeah.
he took his mic off. That would have been really funny if we could just beep on it.
Mom, I told you don't call when I'm on with my friends.
I do think it is his mom. I'm not entirely
okay.
sure, but
I mean, you got to take the call from your mom.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
if it's an emergency, yes. Otherwise, can't you just call her back?
It's true. Is she in the same time zone? I mean, you know, sometimes.
yeah, she has MS, so she's being
Oh.
taken care of.
Yeah.
So it's
All right, fair enough.
yeah.
Okay. So that's Leighton's loser.
It's his mom. Yeah, she's disrupting the show. She has loss of coordination,
Right.
whatever, for having
Well,
MS.
I was pretty interested. What do you guys like think a loser should be? You just think it's like an aura, or is it just like something that we try to present and like persuade? What's your guys' opinion?
I like the persuading, right? Because otherwise, it's not as fun to describe. You know what's happened to someone. It's not really their fault. So I like to do unless someone's put themselves.
It is kind of fun, actually. It makes me feel better about myself.
Okay.
Like, look at all this shit that happened to this other guy. I'm like, glad that's not me.
No, but you know,
That's
as
why
an
we do
example, you could have picked Henry VIII's wives, right? Well,
Yeah.
okay, but it's more fun to try to say why this particular person did X, Y, and Z. And for me personally, I don't really care either way, but
Yeah.
I enjoy that way more.
Yeah, that's kind of the the way I was going about it was like trying to make it interesting, because it would be easier to blame the wives because they were at his wrath, but blaming him is a lot more harder to convince. So I think that having that challenge makes it a lot more fun that way.
Yeah.
I think bringing something like that to the table where you try to convince and try to make it like whether it's like a person like Rock, I think that was a great one. But yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We should pick someone who's like the biggest winner possible and try to argue that they're a loser.
Well, that's my next, if we do another one, I've got another one in the chamber here. That's going to be more difficult to do, but I think I can.
Tyler's next pick is Hitler. It's going to be very difficult to make that argument.
Right.
My apologies. I am back.
What's up?
We're gonna get a cock shot to the camera here. Watch. He's gonna.
Oh, I want to
know.
see.
Yeah. Here
Yeah.
you go. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no. I've already seen it too much on Legion of Skanks.
Hey, I was in a boxing match with my shirt off. Motherfucker. That was my cousin calling me from prison. So
Whoa.
he just got out of the hole.
Call from.
Wait, he just got
state
out?
Prison.
So he's not your
Just got
loser
out of the
pick.
hole.
Oh, out of the hole. So
yeah.
he was fucking some dude's butthole, and then he decided to call you immediately post coitus.
I could do this. Charles down here says, try to argue Otani is a loser. Well, he's not American.
Yeah. he got caught gambling as well.
Yeah.
Drop.
What a loser.
What a
Fucking not American.
What a loser
In the
taking
debate.
our money. Wait a second. You're right.
Yeah.
He comes over here, takes all our money, goes home.
Yeah.
Okay, Leighton, I think you're up.
He hasn't won a World
nominated your
Series
mom
every
because we
year.
thought your mom was calling you with MS, but evidently
Dude,
not.
think about how many more World Series he could have won if he wasn't on the Angels for as long as he was. What a fucking loser, dude. The Angels, they don't win.
He's fine. Leighton.
Yeah, so I kind of teeter-tottered back on my choices here. I have also picked a historical figure. And I had chosen between two. One was Pedro de Mendoza, who is the guy who
The Indiana quarterback who's about to win
quote
the
unquote
college championship.
founded
Oh.
Buenos Aires, except he ended up leaving broke and died on the trip back. But I decided instead we're going with Charles VI of France.
You guys are both going with European kings.
Toad, you went with an American king. Well, no, you didn't pick Trump. You just picked our hemisphere. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, I picked the hemisphere, but I meant the people of the hemisphere.
I went king of AI. Okay, Leighton, tell us why.
So is anybody? Let me start here. Is
I went
anybody
king of
here-
hemispheres.
Is anybody here aware of who I'm referring to in Charles VI of France?
No.
What do you know why he's an interesting character?
Is
Dude,
he
you
one of
guy?
Charlemagne's sons? Like, who is he?
Yeah.
He's
So-
somehow related to Charlemagne.
Just say
I
no,
assume.
Toad.
What? He's Charles
So-
the Fat. No?
Charles was nicknamed the Beloved, and in the 19th century
That doesn't
he was
sound
nicknamed.
losery.
Well, no, but then later in the 19th century he was nicknamed the Mad.
All right, I'm still not seeing how that's bad. All right.
Well, I'm getting there. He was the king of France from 1380 until his death in 1422. He's known for mental illness and psychotic episodes that plagued him throughout his life.
So he died in his 40s. No, 50s. I can't do math anymore.
Fucking Toad, man, it's just. So he
I
died
thought you were
in
picking him because he
2030.
was a loser just because he was French.
Well, that is also the case, but there is more.
Okay.
Specifically, the guy basically comes to power at a really young age, all that shit, the normal shit. But
Wait.
then it's just that the guy is legitimately fucking insane. He's quoted as believing that he was entirely made of glass.
Wow.
This is
That's
the kind of
awesome. What? It's like did M. Night Shyamalan write this?
Yeah.
When was glass invented?
I think it's a good question.
Probably in like ancient times, I would guess.
So Charles'
they've been
first
blowing
known
sand there for a long
episode,
time.
Yeah.
his first known episode occurred in 1392 when his friend and advisor Olivier de Clisson was the victim of an attempted murder. Although Clisson survived, the king was determined to punish the would-be assassin, Pierre de Crayon. What the fuck is that name?
He was a colorful
Motherfucker?
fellow.
Pierre
Who
de
taken refuge
Crown.
in Brittany. John V. Duke de Brittany was
Brittany.
unwilling to hand him over, so Charles prepared a military expedition.
Capital of Brittany, by the way, is my favorite place on earth. Brest.
Damn it.
I like Brittany's breasts.
God fucking damn it.
There's a bike race. Well, it used to be called Paris-Brest. They race from Paris to Brest, back to Paris.
I'd only go one way. I would have made the trip back.
Contemporaries reported that Charles appeared to be in a fever to begin the campaign, and it was disconnected in his speech. He set off with an army on 1 July 1392. The progress of the army was slow, driving Charles into a frenzy of impatience. As the king and his escort were traveling through the forest near Le Mans on a hot August morning, a barefoot leper dressed in rags rushed up to the king's horse, grabbed his bridle. Ride no further, noble king, he yelled. Turn back. You are betrayed. The king's escort beat the man back, but did not arrest him. He then followed the procession for half an hour, repeating his cries. After the company emerged from a forest at noon, the man, who was drowsy from the sun, dropped the king's lance, which clanged loudly against a steel helmet carried by another page. Charles shuddered, drew his sword, and yelled, "Forward against the traitors!" So, to explain, somebody dropped something, and the guy just went onward and started charging as though the battle had just begun.
But wait, what happened to him trying to punish the guy that tried to assassinate his right-hand man or whatever?
That's what he's going to do during this whole thing. So he's gathered up a bunch of dudes. He's gone into the woods to go fight these people.
And he fell off his horse, just like the other king.
Yeah, now he's fighting lepers that are running up to him in the forest. And he's so skittish that somebody drops a lance and he starts charging forward and orders everybody to attack.
Now, do we think that his mental illness came from having like a bunch of like STDs? Was he just like fucking a bunch of bitches and then?
Oh no, I think it came from the fact that they're all inbred as fuck.
Oh, that's way worse.
Look at that. In 1405, he refused to bathe or change his clothes for 5 months. He's like, bitches.
He's just
how many of these
glass.
kings?
I don't smell. I'm glass. I don't need to change my clothes.
Yeah, how many of these kings were like Justin O'Donnell, man? This is crazy.
No, Justin. These guys could pay their rent.
only because they were born into that family.
Right. Well, either way.
So this all leads into more fucking
expulsion of the Jews. I thought you said,
he's not a loser at all.
Loser.
What are we talking about?
Like
okay, let me finish. Let me
totally
finish.
mentally with it, in my opinion.
This leads. Okay, yes. On 17th September 1394, he did publish an ordinance in which he declared, in substance, that for a long time he had been taking note of the many complaints provoked by the excesses and misdemeanors of the Jews against Christians. Right. Just the way that's put is fucking great.
Yep.
And that the prosecutors had made several investigations and discovered that the Jews broke the agreement with the king on many occasions. Mm-hmm. Therefore, the king declared as an irrevocable law and statute that no Jew would dwell in his domains.
I love this guy. Absolutely not a loser. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you said he had a mental disease.
Yeah,
he was the beloved.
Every loser has their high point, and this was Charles VI's high point.
He's so crazy he got something right.
Dude, I don't care what else he did, man. Like,
but it all comes crashing down.
Oh, no. Would the Jews invade him?
Yeah, what happened here? How did he wind up losing so hard after
How
that?
did the Jews get control of this kingdom?
Charles VI's reign was marked by continuing conflict with the English, known as the 100 Years' War.
Well,
An early attempt at peace occurred in 1396 when his daughter, the almost 7-year-old Isabella of Valois, married the 29-year-old Richard II of England.
Wait, he allowed that to happen?
Yes.
He is a loser, but
by 1450,
the Jews thing, I'm still on his side.
By the way,
That
not
is a
only
little
did he
Jewy
allow it
right
to
there,
happen,
though.
but he actively
true.
went, "Take my daughter and please don't kill us." Basically.
Wait, is that what he did? He gave his daughter away?
Well, that's what he was doing. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
As part of a peace agreement?
Yes, that's what it was.
When you say peace,
well, peace is something. Somebody got a
Richard
piece
of
of
England's
something.
like, I'll have a little piece of that.
7-year-old something, for fuck's sake.
He's
Jesus Christ.
giving away his piece. Yeah. Oh my God.
By 1415, however, the feud between French royal family and the House of Burgundy led to chaos and anarchy throughout France, a situation that Henry Henry V of England was eager to take advantage of.
Wait. He's giving away. He's selling his child and he's creating anarchy. The libertarians must love this guy.
Right.
Oh, for fuck's sake. May 1420,
Not
Henry
Jack
V
Lloyd,
and
'cause of the
Charles
Jews.
VI signed the Treaty of Troyes, which named Henry as
Troyes.
Charles' successor. Okay,
Trois.
fucking
Yeah.
lawyer. Fucking lawyer.
And Valois is the other
Which named
town.
Treaty of Twat.
Twat.
That's weird though, because Trois spelled differently is just 3, right?
I don't know. I'm just making bullshit.
Yeah.
Just go. Keep going.
Yeah, basically, he blundered so bad, they lost the 100 Years' War under his reign almost immediately following him doing anything involving the military.
And it still lasted in 100 years?
Yes, and he's the reason it all went to shit and back.
But his country was still Jew-free, though.
Right.
It was not Jew-free. It was not. He never successfully was able to purge all the Jews.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, unfortunately
that's the
for you.
100-year war.
That's
That's a couple thousand-year war, I
Yeah, it's
think.
longer
But, you
than
know, who's counting, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's solid. I learned some things tonight.
I'm
Kings
learning
with
history.
numbers at the end of their name are not, even numbers are not good.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
reason 101 why Hans Hermann Hoppe is sometimes retarded.
No,
you
I mean
gotta have
his
mental-
arguments are still correct.
His arguments don't take into account inbred. That's inbreeding. That's the problem.
What's hilarious
He
is
forgot
my
that one
grandmother.
vital concept.
My grandmother has listened to Hans Hermann Hoppe on a few occasions because I'll have his like speeches play because I thought, oh, you'll find this guy interesting. And on both occasions he's listened to his speeches, she's brought up inbreeding in royal families as her main sticking point. So you are making a legitimate argument here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, but Hoppe's argument would basically be that this is still preferable to democracy because at least in the monarchy, you had like private child trafficking where he was just selling his own child, whereas in democracy, they're selling your children and there's more child trafficking. So
I would say in democracy, you have more inbred people with control, right? Which is the whole populace. There's so many inbreds out there right now. Whereas there, you just have one. I mean,
just one. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Before
It's
we go, we
limited,
have
it's
to
just
talk
the
about
family.
another loser of tonight, which I don't think we covered at all,
Okay.
which was on the thumbnail for this stream because I thought, well, ultimately this is an interesting conversation. But we had a country get, I guess it's a kidnapping. I don't know how you really
Maduro.
describe what was done, but what Maduro just like him and his wife were maybe Tyler. I read somewhere that this was because she was indicted on charges as well. But I understand those aren't the 2020 charges because the 2020 charges just had to do with him. So now they have charges on the wife too. None of that makes sense. So I think they just stole the guy's wife for no reason.
Well, that's probably beneficial to him, but I'm gonna say he's not a loser because I think the whole thing is just for show. Like if you saw, bring up the picture of him getting arrested where he looked all fucking cool with like the pit vipers and the I'm holding my bottle of water here, I got my headphones on. He looked like he was going to he looked like he was going to the fucking gym. Yeah. White boy summer, basically.
I don't
Latin
think he had
boy
a choice
summer.
in what he was wearing there. The indictment stuff is interesting because now they're backtracking, which I wonder legally, we won't get into this too much, but I wonder legally when you have an arrest warrant of all these charges and then you backtrack and say, oh, this really wasn't this drug cartel. We made that up. There really isn't any fentanyl. We made that up. And at some point,
Look at that. Not a loser right there. Look at that shit.
It'll be interesting to see. I went over the 2020 indictment, which is interesting that now they unsealed it. But evidently the new one, and then it had like other people in there that they didn't go after. They're just still running the country. So you're like,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
there's an
the
interim
whole thing-
president. Yeah.
The whole thing to me reeks of a kangaroo court of like, well, we know we can get him on something. We have these charges that already existed, so let's go back and we'll pull these out and we'll pull some new stuff out. The whole thing to me seems stupid because the whole selling point that like Trump and the other Republicans are selling it on is like, oh, it's drugs. This guy's a drug dealer and drugs are pouring in. And I'm like, okay, so first off, two things. A, we're right back to what I was talking about last week, where we're bombing the drug boats, quote unquote.
Right.
And I said, wait, so aren't we then carrying out strikes on drug boats, spending $70,000 or millions of dollars a bomb per missile for drug users? So we're blowing up those boats. The end result of that is that we're doing that in service of drug users. Well, same thing here.
Well, they're not even drug boats. It's all a lie.
Here's the reality, and this is how you know this is actually very right wing what he's doing. They are breaking up a monopoly. They are going in there, and now the CIA can do their drug running as well. Because it's been just this cartel that's been doing it down there in Venezuela. Now they're opening it up to have a lot of competition. So that's
and obviously
it's a free market,
right. It's really free markets what we're looking at here. I'm baffled that he is in a legitimate courtroom because look at all the 9/11 or terrorists take them to Guantanamo and never having any habeas corpus. It's like
it's because it's all fake, dude. I think it was kind of just like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, like. You're going to be out of here.
I don't think
we won't kill
judges
you
will
and
take
whatever,
this as a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and you may have some interesting legal developments here that I'm fascinated by. It's going to be.
It's going to be, and I agree with you, Tyler. It's going to be more than anything fascinating to watch play out as an outside perspective, like as somebody just sitting up on the perch watching it all kind of go down. From a legal angle, I am fascinated by it because it's all, to me, like it is the definition of like. All right, they're putting the pieces together as they go kind of thing.
Well, isn't it also the case that it's happening in New York and it's the same AG, Letitia James, who was the woman who was running the fake Donald Trump trial,
true.
the hush money trial.
Well, wait,
same AG.
This can't be under state charges, right? This has got to be a federal court.
So there are state charges relating to certain things in New York, but my understanding is literally yes. I think it has to do with the guns. But I think most of it is going to be federal. Okay. So it'll be Pam
I'll have to
Bondi.
look into this a little closer. But most of those judges don't take lightly, like Letitia James as an example, and Comey, their thing got kicked out legitimately. If you look into it, the appointment of the district DA or whatever that was that brought these, you knew this was going to happen. So judges will kick shit out and they will also, roll someone up. So I'll be fascinated to see if you get a judge in there that's like, well, we're going to do the letter of the law. Trump says he's not legitimate. Okay, what? That's not an indictment.
That's not how this works. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And then all the other charges are whatever. Like I think all the drug stuff is fake, and then the other the gun shit is probably true, but I mean.
Yeah. There may be bad federal statutes that they're able to use that get this guy, and so it'll be interesting. But
all I'm saying is the mistake that the Republicans and all the guys who are the commentators and Trump included who made this move fucked up on is anybody who's in the black market at all knows cocaine's one of the hardest things to get your hands on, period, in the market when it comes to drugs. And what that tells you is there certainly ain't a fucking steady sieve of it coming into the country in the way that there is fentanyl or pills.
Because the CIA stopped. They started focusing on other shit.
So how do we turn this into a loser situation?
Oh, Lily Phillips, she got baptized in that pool, which probably then got completely contaminated with all of her STDs.
Right.
AIDS and whatever. So, I don't know. This is the same thing as that. You remember that?
I'll tell you who the real loser in this story is. Tyler, you want to know?
I do. I'm trying to figure
out. The real fucking loser is Luis McLatchy Miller, who wrote an article, opinion article.
Lois,
saying,
you mean? Of course, it's a woman.
Whatever the fuck. Yeah. I pray it's accompanied by change. That headline alone makes her the loser in this story somehow.
But this is the same thing as you remember that Nala chick who had that OnlyFans that she did I think hardcore porn or whatever. I don't know what her content was on OnlyFans. I know that is shocking, but you know who I'm talking about, right? And then she's like, I canceled my OnlyFans, like I'm done with OnlyFans, and now I'm like married or whatever. I'm a born again Christian, but then she's still making like kind of like sexual like baking videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like Christian rock. It's like, well, I still like the music. I'm just gonna change. I'm gonna have my cross.
Yeah, I'm
on,
like, I'm still gonna jerk
naked
off
titties.
to you baking cake, just,
Yeah, I do a lot of those things where I'm a nun, and then I'm.
Oh, I don't know what you and your wife are into.
She's not a nun. Just throw it out there.
No, she wants you to be one.
We're not Catholic. I'm the priest.
Yeah, right. She confesses.
I just thought I would. Yeah. So anyway, she's not. Lily Phillips wasn't my pick, but I just thought an honorable mention because.
No, that was the same reason I brought up Maduro. That's an honorable mention too.
She's also a pretty big loser because she is, like, she was the first one to be like, I'm gonna fuck like hundreds of dudes in a day or something, and then she got completely outdone, overshadowed by Bonnie Blue, and now nobody knows who Lily Phillips even is, and they look exactly the same, but she's the one that nobody remembers. So that's pretty bad. I think if you do all this whoring and then nobody even remembers you at all.
Wasn't Bonnie Blue English and Lily Phillips is like Aussie or something like that?
Yeah,
I thought they were both British. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I do think one of them is technically, it's either New Zealand or Australia, and I think
but they both
British.
lived in England.
Crikey.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crikey.
So I think you're right. So Bonnie Blue is British then, I guess, and then I guess Lily Phillips is Australian, but she was living in England. I know Bonnie Blue was definitely living in England, and I think
Bonnie Blue
English.
is right now incarcerated in Singapore, I think.
No,
I think she's out.
She was in Bali. That was the thing that you talked about when she was a loser. No, they didn't imprison her. They just kicked her out of the country.
Oh, that's too bad. They should.
She's
If she was in Singapore, she'd be dead already.
She's been kicked out of like 3 or 4 countries so far.
Well, she's Jewish.
Yeah, exactly.
She's shooting for 110. She wants to break the record.
Right.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to close it out this week. I think that was a solid show. We had some good picks this week, a couple historical picks and a couple more fun topical picks. So we will get the poll up here shortly, and I hope everybody has a great night. Take it easy. Plugs. Not going to forget those this time.
We forgot last time. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I forgot this time.
Mine's real quick. At Liberty Layton, outlawedthoughts.com, Zinnis Dominus on Twitter.
Yep.
And then Tyler, over to you.
Tyler, LPR on YouTube. I do a show usually Wednesday and Friday. Tyler Yonke, you can see that right on the screen there for my Twitter handle or X. I'm going to tease this out. So Toad did a story tonight about going out with a girl with a colostomy bag. I have a story of going out with a girl with one eye.
No, I didn't go out with her. I just was in the
would you
same
mind?
room.
You can plug when it's your chance here. I'm going to tell us, maybe next week I'll tell a story about going out with a girl with one eye. It's got a good kicker of an ending. So just teasing that out there.
You skull fucked her.
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately not. All right, Toad, you're up.
Yeah, Learn to Toad on Twitter, Learn to Toad, Instagram, patreon.com/Learn to Toad. You get some bonus ukulele stuff. I have Toadstool Sports. This is my most active YouTube channel where I give out betting advice to everybody's detriment, although I've been hot recently, so go check that out. It's on audio as well. Covered in Uke is my YouTube for ukulele stuff. And I believe that, I am going to be on If by Whiskey tomorrow night, so I'm going to be on that show. I don't know when.
Oh, go check that out.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what time it's at, but I'm going to be on that tomorrow night. And then I feel like I have another show that I'm going to be on that's upcoming, and I apologize to whoever's it is because I don't remember. Oh, and Toadstool Sports, I am going to have Clint back on Thursday night. We're going to do the NFL playoff prediction episode of Bald. So he's going to be back with me. That's on the Toadstool Sports channel.
Awesome. That'll be fun. I'll have to check that out.
Broseph?
Broseph is, what is his Twitter handle? Broseph Smith, right? It's just Broseph Smith.
I think it's something to do with Crohn's.
Yes, yeah. It's Crohn's Broseph Smith. It's at Crohn's Broseph Smith.
Crohn's of Smith.
Crohn's Smith. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Adam
you.
Nutter is still slightly gayer than Toad.
Always.